So, hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another update in our Jarvis. So, let's have a look. This was our previous code, and I made some changes in this, some little changes you can see. Like if listening, I write if listening here and as well as here. So, it will work only when it is listening. Okay. Now the thing is, what update I am doing. See, I want my Jarvis will listen whatever I said. Like I said, open YouTube, then it will open. And without hard coding, I made the code in such a way that it will open each and every single application of your laptop. Yes, let's have a look how. So for that, I don't want to do every code in Jarvis file only. So I made another file system.py. In the same folder, you can make system.py. So here, let me show you. So here in the main function, listening is false is here. In this section, I add something like if open in text dot lower and if listening is true, then what it will check, check system existence, is that application is exist in the system. Okay, then system open, that system will open the text, open that application, and speak is a parameter which I pass so that I can use in that function as well, parameter of the speak function. Okay, and then continue. If not, if the system is not if the app is not exist, so else it will load and open the app. So just this update is this, and these are the function. To use system, I import system. Now ultimately we need to operate with operating system, so I import os, import json is to save the data of the applications, their url, their path, not the url, the path of the applications. Okay, and the subprocess. So subprocesses need to it is a python library used to run system commands. Okay, so now first of all we made a path of JSON. Okay, by this way you can make a path of JSON, like copy from here and pasting from here. This is the raw string, and you know how to copy the path. Or you can write the path in this way, like os dot path dot join. It will get you the current directory and app JSON, the name of the file. Okay, so these are the files, and you can get the path. To get in this, we are going to say in the app.json we are going to save list, a dictionary of apps and their path. Okay, so now load. If it is not loading, we call from the main function na. If it is not load, so get to the load. So what it is in the load, this is the load function, this is the check as existence function, and that is the open function. Check existence, see, here it is. If system, so first of all it will check it is it exist or not, then it will open. If not, then load or this is okay. So return, it will return was that path exist. If the path is exist, true. And the get, if the size of the path is greater than 0, means it consists something. So only if both conditions are true, then it will return true. When it will return true, when this condition will come true, then it will enter in this, then open the app and then continue for the next iteration. Now how it will open the application, first of all we need to know how to load the application. Okay, because in the starting it has nothing. The app.json is not have nothing. It is an empty file. So how it will load? So we made two paths. Expand verse. What what does it do? It will replace. See, this is something. So it is a function. It is a os dot function which replace this by the current by the current interface, or you can say the current program, the current app. So it will, whatever the app you are using, so it will replace that app and the program data. This is the app data, and inside that app that is a program. So these are just two parts. Okay, are you able to understand what I'm trying to make you understood? This is the app, this is the program. Okay, so it will replace whatever the current program, because it is used to uh, remove the hard coding. Like if I used to write the current, the app is opening, so it will be very messy. So I made like this and using this function, so it will be very easy. So now I create a empty dictionary and print scanning apps. Now the apps, it is scanning the apps which contains ink apps. Okay, which consider as the windows app. Okay, windows which present in the windows. Now for path and path, what are the path? It is a variable in paths. In paths is what? In these are two path. So it is looking, we are looping over path. Okay, so in both two paths we are looking for root, directories, and the file. OS will walk every in this app, the program. So it will check each and every single file in the program. So it will check all the files. OS will walk all the files in your computer, and for file and files. So this way, it will check if the file end with ink, if the file end with this. So what will be happen? OS path dot split text. It will split the text like mm, chrome dot ink. Okay, so chrome dot actually google chrome, not chrome. So it will split the text like google chrome and ink, and getting only the zeroth index, like ink is second index and google chrome is first index. So it will take only first index 0, and dot lower is and store into the name variable, and in the dictionary it will save name with the path. Okay, so what is going here? It will check path into the path, root and the directories, files into the end. Which files are ending with ink, and saving with the name variable and their path in the dictionary. Understood? Hope you guys. Okay, now it is scanning. This is important because if you did this only, so not all the apps will scan, because only the apps contains ink, ends with ink, will be scanned and will be stored in the JSON, app.json. So all these files, all these parts are going to be saved in this app.json. Now scanning Microsoft Store apps. So this may be risky, so we are writing try. So we are using sub process because we have to put the terminal commands. So subprocess.run PowerShell. We are using PowerShell. We want run in the PowerShell. Which command? This command. Ultimately, this code is to just run get startups in the PowerShell, and capture output true is to get the command output inside the Python. Okay, and text is true. It is nothing. It is something like it output as a string. It will give you output as a string from the terminal, from the command terminal. Okay, so By this, you will get a list from the terminal. By giving this command, you will get a list of all the apps, all the applications saved in the Windows. Okay, then it will store into the result. Now we have a data uh, which contains all the applications and their roots. Now their path. Now for line in result dot std out, which means standard output split lines. So in the result we are splitting lines in the result dot std out. This is important. Okay, we are splitting lines. Okay, we are looping line by line, and in each line we are stripping if any contains spaces, so it will strip. And not line, it is not for line starts with name, like in the terminal you will get what, you will get the list which is headed by the name and the app id, so it will not count them, so it will not count name on the app id. And let me show you how it will work. So go to the terminal. When you put this command, so it will, by the code happens automatically without your manual work. You will get a list all the apps saved in your Windows, okay, with their two paths. Now we are going line by line, each line stripping, and that line must not start with the name and the header, like I told you, and the parts. Now what are the parts? In each line we are splitting each line into the two parts by noun and one. See, what is this? Noun means if that line contains any of the space, so it will split. Like a line contains, whenever a space comes, it will split from there. And till how we have to repeat it? So only one time we have to repeat this process. None, it will space or it will split by tab or the empty string, whatever. Just none is used for that. Okay, and one only repeat only one time, so that's how your single line will convert into two parts. Now we are checking if the parts length of the parts is 2, then only it will store that part. The zeroth index of that part is the name. Okay, and the first part is the app id. In the Windows we have checked now, it consists two parts. So see, this is the name and this is the id, and it will not read this name and the id app id and store it in a dictionary, name and the app id. Okay, now except if error occur, so store apps can scan fail. Now we get the data. Now we have to save all the files into the all the data in the JSON file with open app path and in the writing mode as f. It json.dump, it will it will write into the in that f file what the content we have to write the apps with the indentation of 4. Okay, so it will format it will formatting prepare. Now it will print app saved. Okay, now the next function is open app text. So open app we have provided from the main text and the speak. Okay, speak is function we have made here. This where it is the C text and the speak. So text we are getting and the function speak. Okay, so first of all we will check if not os.path, if it does not exist, so it will return. Okay, if the path is not exist, it will return. With open, it will open the app. App path is what? JSON. It will open JSON in the reading mode. In the reading mode as F. Now apps will load. It will get the data of the in the JSON file. Are you understanding what I'm trying to make you understand? See, in the open app, we just provide two parameters: text and the speed. Text is what we are saying, we are commanding to the Jarvis. First of all, it will check the text like we have said something. If first of all, it will check the app path, that is app.json, is exist or not. So it will exist, then it will return. And now we are reading the app path. We are reading app.json. Is it consist some data or not? Sorry, is it opening app in the reading bar, reading mode? Okay, as app, and it will loads the apps from this file. Now we are going to strip the text, like it contains open word, like we used to give the command open YouTube and the open Google, so it will replace open by the string, and after that it will strip, so it will contain the only word open YouTube will replace by only YouTube. Okay, so it will be easy for us to check. Now for app name, app path in app item, what is this? We are looking for app name and the app path in what? Apps item. Apps item is what? Dictionary. In the dictionary, items. Okay. If text in app name or app name in text, you are understood. Text in app name. In app name in text. Whatever the you will find the in both. So it is checking in both. If any of the name consists in app name and in the text and text in the app name. Okay. So it will speak opening the app. So it will speak which app is opening and try. This is for the store apps. See, if the app ends with, because Microsoft apps are usually end with this in the app path and Microsoft word in app path. If any of the condition is true, then it will run and open the app. This is the path with the app path. Okay. Else it will run start file, it will run normal excel in ink app with the app path. If not accept speak sorry cannot open this app, and the last break, it is very important. Why? Because I made a mistake, I forgot to write break, which is why when I load this, so thousands of windows, thousands of tab was open, and my laptop was going to be stuck, going to be hang. So you guys remember that this is very important. Don't even try, okay? Because you are operating with the operating system, which is very dangerous. So have some security. Okay, hope you guys understood this section. I will explain again. Let me run this code first. Okay, first of all, I am deleting all the data. Now I will freshly run for you. See, Jarvis,
Hi, Jarvis at your service, ma'am.
open YouTube.
Opening YouTube.
See, it did. Okay.
I'm not able to open web pages directly, but you can get to YouTube by
So and let's have a look in the app.json. You get the data. Okay. Now if I run again, so it will not load again. It will just give you the data. So Jarvis, Jarvis,
Hi, Jarvis at your service, ma'am.
open Google Chrome.
Opening administrative tools.
Okay, because I said open only because due to this
Sorry,
it
I couldn't listen. Please say again.
चुप हो जा भाई. See, in the app.json, the first element is administrative tools. Or it listens only open, which is why it opens administrative tools. Okay, so let me again explain you in the concise way. So it will just listen open. If listening, then it will check it exist or not. Then it will open, and then continue. If not, if the uh, if the open.text whatever the it is saying it does not exist, so it will load. Okay, and then see here, it will call the functions we made here, the load function, then add to the JSON file, then check existence if the file exists or not. It will check the file, JSON file exists or not. So the check existence function is just do that. It will check the file exists or not. Okay. How? If the size is more than 0, means it contains some data. So it will return true. If it true, then it will go inside. See, I in the open app, it will open. It will check first if that exists or not. Then open the file, check the dictionary, and the text will strip. Only extract the name of the app, and in the app name path it will open one by one and speak opening, then try. See, if app path contains extension with this, if Microsoft contain in the app path any of the condition is true, then it will run, it will open the Microsoft app. If not, so it will be a xeink app, so it will run this os.start file. We are not using os here because this is the way, because we are using command terminal. Okay, except sorry, and remember this is very 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 important break. Hope you guys understood, and I will back with another update in our Jarvis. Till then, bye bye.